All right, and now for the main event, Charles "2 Bronx" Oliveira faces off against Iron Michael Chandler for the vacant lightweight UFC title. Oliveira is coming off a decision win over Tony Ferguson, while Chandler is coming off a quick knockout of Dan Hooker. What do you think about Chandler getting that title shot
After
one fight? Do you think it's well deserved or Dana White privilege, like Tony Ferguson said?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think he did prove himself a little bit, like in Bellator, but I mean, like for his first fight in UFC, like he did knock out Dan Hooker, but I'm like, I think in my opinion, he at least needed one more fight, like in order to kind of prove himself, because like now, it's kind of like we don't like. I don't know. It would have been nice for him to fight someone else in like the top 5, but now he gets a title shot. I don't know. It's kind of for me. It's kind of like too soon. But what do you think?
I don't know. Like I mean, I would have liked to see him against like the elite competition in this division because I mean, I like Dan Hooker. He's an exciting fighter, but I don't think I rate him at the top of the lightweight division like some of these other guys. I think he's like he's a great fighter and an exciting fighter, but I think he's just a notch below people like Gaethje, Poirier, Conor, and Oliveira. And so, I don't know. I think for sure this is going to be Chandler's biggest test, his best competition he's faced so far. And yeah, but I don't mind it. I mean, he made a big impact, especially on a Conor card, so everybody was watching that. And I don't know. I feel like like Dana said it in the press conference that he did everything right. You know, he was the short notice alternate for the Khabib Gaethje fight. He did that, you know, and then he just was saying yes to everything. So I guess, I mean, I don't mind it personally. I think it's fine. Let him fight. He's in his prime. But yeah, Chandler's mad explosive, man. I was watching some of his highlights. He can explode like crazy, like both in his wrestling and his striking.
Yeah,
I think that's like mostly where his power comes from, because that man just be exploding. But I think I think striking wise, especially, Charles does have the advantage in terms of versatility. Like, I feel like Chandler just throws the 1-2 most often. But Oliveira likes to kind of mix it up. But the biggest issue with that is Chandler's pressure. Chandler's gonna press him backwards. As soon as the ref lets them go, I think Chandler's gonna run to the center of the octagon and basically push him back. And I don't think Chandler. I mean, I don't think Oliveira has the power to kind of deter him from getting off of him. You know.
Yeah.
And then he does throw like his punches real straight and stuff. And, you know, the knee will be there since Chandler's a little shorter and he stands like really wide. He kind of has like that wide karate jump, which makes him even shorter.
Yeah.
So like the stuff like knees and the uppercuts will be there. The straights are gonna be tough, but I don't know. Chandler does a good job of kind of moving his head sometimes, and yeah, Oliver just has to be first in those exchanges. I think get that land something big. He has to get that respect to make sure to kind of let him know that he can't get walked down like that. You know. Yeah. What do you think, man?
I mean, I believe Oliveira has a reach advantage of what, like 3-4 inches,
something like that. Yeah.
I mean, like I mean, Chandler is explosive. Like he could get in and out, pretty quick. But I think for Oliveira to really like you said, like show him what he got is kind of like he has to catch him with the counters. I think, because even though I mean he could get in and out, I mean I think that reach might allow him to catch him while he's coming in. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I think I don't know. It's crazy because Chandler has like a really good wrestling, and Oliveira is pretty good on
jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Chandler wants this to go to the ground though. I think he wants to keep it in the. He wants to keep it in the standing, but I think Chandler wins, by TKO because. I don't know if you've seen, but when he throws his kicks, man, like he drops his hands low, and then like he got caught with who was it? I think I want to say it was. Let me see. I want to say it was Kevin Lee.
He got caught? Like he got rocked?
Yeah, like he dropped him.
I don't think that was the Kevin Lee fight. I don't remember him getting dropped.
Kevin Lee had him on his back though.
Yeah, but I don't think he dropped him. I'm pretty sure he wrestled him out down there.
Yeah.
Which actually brings me to my next point. Thank you. That I think Oliveira, especially when we've seen him fight, his wrestling defense is like not good, man. Like Kevin Lee's a strong wrestler and Chandler's a strong wrestler, and he took him down pretty easily. And not only that, like Oliveira seems to kind of just accept the position on his back, which I think he cannot do that against Chandler, because if Chandler takes him down and ends up on top, I don't think he's getting him off of him, man. I think Chandler's just too top heavy, and then he does so much damage from the top that if it goes like that, if he fails a takedown, I mean, if Oliveira ends up on the ground anyway, I think he's gonna be in a really bad spot. Unless he's on top, I guess. But I don't know. Like explosive fighters like Chandler are really hard to keep down because, they can just explode from on some Derrick Lewis type stuff. They can just explode out of bad positions. That get up jitsu. But I don't know. Like I just can't see Charles winning this unless he gets like that quick knockout using his striking, because or like if they make it to the deep rounds, Chandler getting maybe tired and shooting for a lazy takedown, which he does do when he's tired, and then getting submitted or something like that. Like, but those are like the kind of like anomalies, man. I think if anything, I think that I agree. Chandler gets that TKO either on the ground or he catches him with something big off the pressure. Because something Charles does do is that he'll just stand there sometimes, like after a combination. Yeah, like he'll throw his combination, or they'll come and he'll like take a step back and they'll continue the combination, and he'll just stay there. He did it a lot against Kevin Lee.
Yeah, for sure. I noticed that too. He kind of almost like kind of like like grab him. I don't know what it is. Like, you not grab him like this, but like you kind of just stick his hands out to kind of like just
yeah.
Like, it's weird, but like it was crazy. Like he could have gotten hit with like some nasty things doing that. So
yeah, because Kevin Lee don't got the power like Michael Chandler does.
Yeah, that's true.
So he can't take those. So yeah, I guess we both got Michael Chandler by TKO, and then I guess Iron Michael Chandler becomes the new UFC lightweight champion of the world. Unless Oliveira can maybe surprise us, I mean, his entire career has been that, started off young.
That's true.
He's had his ups and downs, and then finally got a big streak going, and finally he's gotten his title shot. Maybe it is his time,
Yeah, that's for true.
Yeah.
But the problem I see with this like not the matchup itself, but like this lightweight title fight. Is that whoever wins, I believe, will lose the next match. You know what I mean? Like, and it's hard to see because like, oh man, like if it is the Dustin or the Conor fight, I mean, like, in my opinion, I think Oliveira would probably lose.
I think
because I mean, like, if it's Conor has good takedown defense.
It'd be a great matchup. I mean, not a great matchup. It'd be interesting matchup choices depending on who wins those fights. Because like I can see Dustin beating Charles, but I think he would have a hard time versus Chandler. And then Conor, I think, would have. I think he'd have an easier time with Oliveira, because I would be surprised if Chandler tries to stay standing with either Poirier or McGregor.
Yeah,
so I honestly don't know, man. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, it'd be
first
crazy.
We need to know who is going to be the new lightweight champion after Khabib. But hopefully it doesn't end as quickly as maybe like the Dan Hooker fight, because I want to see some fireworks, man. I want to see them bang it out. I think it'd be interesting to see how Charles takes that first big shot from Chandler. See if he can take it. If it wobbles him, rocks him. If we can see that he's gonna give him that respect.